Welcome to this episode of Ink It Up with Jessica TV. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute mini treat bag with kind of a Valentine love feel that could be used for so many different things. When I saw this, I thought like wedding shower, baby shower, any kind of birthday treat bag, just so many uses it has. So this is with a framelit set that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you how to put it together. So this is the Mini Treat Bag Framelit set. It comes with two dies that you're going to use to make this little bag, but it also has all these other fun little pieces. You can do little heart cutouts, stars, dots. This says enjoy for you. I used the heart on this little treat bag. There's also a star, a fun banner that I've used a bunch of times already on some cards. And then this is like a little bit of torn washi tape so that you can have any kind of washi tape that you want. So it's going to be really fun, really easy to put together, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. To make a mini treat bag with this Thinlit dies set, you're going to need your Big Shot, and I find it easiest to use the magnetic platform with a newer clear cutting pad. You don't want a clear cutting pad that is warped. You want to make sure that it's nice and flat so that the magnets can work and hold the framelits in place. So you're going to layer those, and then you're going to need a piece of cardstock or paper that is at least 6 inches wide. And actually you don't want it much wider than that because you need it to be able to fit through your Big Shot. So 6 inches wide is what you're going to need. So you're going to lay that down on top of your magnetic platform and the clear cutting pad, and then you're going to line up your first framelit. This is the larger one for the treat bag, and you want to make sure that if your paper has an obvious pattern, like these are feathers and this is the top of the feathers, so I would probably want this at the top of my bag. This pattern here, the kind of pinking shears pattern, is at the top of the bag. So just make sure that you line that up accordingly. So once you have that placed where you want it, you're going to add another clear cutting pad to the top. This is what they look like when they're well used. And then we're just going to run that through the Big Shot. Now you'll find that these Thinlit pieces actually cut better if you run it back and forth a few times. And that clicking is totally okay. Just means that your framelits are working. Okay, so we'll just pop that out. And you can see there is the first piece for our treat bag. I'm going to set that aside. And then we're just going to push this back through. I'm going to move my paper here so that it's more in the center of the magnetic platform. And then I'm going to take my second treat bag piece and just kind of line it up right next to where I cut the first one, so I'm not wasting a lot of paper. I'll put the clear cutting pad back on top of that and run that through. And now we will have the second piece for our treat bag. Just like that. Let me get the Big Shot out of the way and I'll show you how to put it together. Now that we've got our pieces cut out for our treat bag, if you look on the back of the sheet that came with your framelits, it'll show you just pictures of how it's going to go together. So first you're going to put tape along this side and tape it all together so that it's one long piece. And then you're going to fold the ends in, tape them together, and finally fold the bottom up. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to start by folding on the score lines. And next I'm going to put some tape along this edge here to tape these two pieces together. I like to use sticky strip for these kind of 3D projects because it really holds well. So I want to put that right along that score line. Now the sticky strip, that's a tongue twister, is very sticky. So you're not going to be able to reposition this. If that is a problem for you, you might want to try the Tombow multi-purpose glue. I am not a fan of it because I just tend to get it everywhere, but the nice thing about it is you can reposition things, and it is very sturdy once it dries. Okay, so I'm just going to line those edges up, tape that down. Next, I'm going to put a line of adhesive here to tape that piece down. And I'm not going to go quite all the way to the top, just because I don't want to get it where I don't really need it. Oops. And I do have scissors that I use just for the sticky strip, because it does get kind of sticky. Okay, so we'll just fold that into place. And then finally we're going to fold this up. Now, somehow when I was putting this together, I didn't quite get it even. That's not a big deal. I'm just going to take some paper snips and kind of straighten that out. This is all going to be hidden anyway. So don't worry about that if you are a little bit off. Okay, so now that's going to fit better. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a strip along here. If I can find the end of my sticky strip. So I'll just put a strip of that along this little flap. Sometimes if you run your finger over this red backing, it comes up more easy. Okay, fold that down and look at that cute little treat bag that you have. How fun is that? You can decorate this however you'd like. Once you have your mini treat bag put together, you can decorate it however you'd like. I just wanted to quickly show you how I put this one together. I just wrapped some of this Calypso coral ribbon around, all the way around my bag, and tied it in a knot here. Trimmed the ends to look nice. Then this heart here is from the Framelit set. I just used that to cut out a piece of Calypso coral cardstock. And I mounted that behind this heart, which is from the Snuggles and Smooches stamp set from Stampin' Up. I just stamped that in Calypso coral on Whisper White cardstock and punched it out with the heart punch. Then I layered those together, and then this love here is from the Oodles of Love. Just stamped it in Memento Tuxedo Black ink on Whisper White cardstock and cut it out with my paper snips. This heart is popped up on dimensionals, but the love is just taped right on top of that. So I hope that you've enjoyed this mini treat bag episode and that you will give it a try yourself. Thanks for watching.